Welcome to When Creativity Knocks All-Star Designer Holiday Series. And today is Thanksgiving. And we're going to show you, oh, wait a minute, it's me. I am going to show you how to make a really cute Thanksgiving turkey.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, we must have a great little centerpiece on the Thanksgiving table, especially for the kids. How fun is this little turkey? And when you lift him up, he's sitting on a mason jar full of candy corn and some little chocolate candies. And I'm going to show you how to make him. To color my smooth foam, I want to use RIT dye, and it will not adhere to the smooth foam unless I put a decoupage medium over the top. So you're going to coat that with the decoupage medium, let it dry. Once it's dry, put a toothpick in, and you're going to go ahead and start your dye process. Hot water, about 35 seconds in the microwave, and then you're going to pour some cocoa brown dye right in like this. Ooh. And I like to just have little disposable spoons and just stir it up. Now once that's ready to go, you can go ahead and take your foam brush and just start painting your ball, just like this, all the way around. And I want to show you what it looks like once it's all done. Let's move this out of the way. It's really pretty. It has a nice little sheen to it, and it gives it a really cool texture too. Now it's time to make the turkey's feathers. And I just used some cupcake holders. These are the foil ones where they have the white on the inside, so I just took them apart. So I want the white because obviously the foil's not going to dye. Same thing that I did with the balls over here. You're going to dye, put some hot water in a little bowl for the yellow, have a little bowl of red and a little bowl of orange dye. Once you have that, you're going to take your cupcake and you're going to hold it. Now, you may want to wear rubber gloves. I didn't, so I had stained hands for a couple days. You're going to dip it right in there, and you're going to let the dye and water just soak right into the cup. And each one comes out a little bit different. I did orange and red and yellow and red and orange. Look how fun those are. And I kind of like the paper towel. I'm trying to figure out what craft project to do that with that. Once I had this all set, these all out, then I took the brown that I had left from the turkey, a toothbrush, and just spritzed it all around. Now mind you, when you do that, it's a little messy, so keep that in mind. Let those dry. It'll take a couple hours for them to dry, and now I'm going to show you how to put the feathers on. Now before we start those feathers, we do need to assemble our turkey. So go ahead and take, I left the toothpick in this one. You're going to put just a little bit of the fabric tack adhesive on here, just so the balls stick together better. And I'm just going to stick that in this one. And there's the little body. I'm going to turn them over in the back. And I'm going to put 1, 2, and 3. Now you want to make sure they're in far enough because we're going to stick it in the big round disc for his feathers. And I'm going to just go like so. Now before you do that, you also want to put a little glue on it so they'll stay in spots. So now you can start seeing our little turkey forming. So I'm going to sit him aside, and now we're going to do our feathers. So here's all our fun papers. And I found the best thing to use were these pins with the nice big decorative heads on them because they just seem to stick better. So I'm going to take the pin, I'm going to move it to the center of the paper, and I'm going to scrunch it up, just like so. Okay? So you want to make a whole batch of those. Once you have the whole batch of them done, you're going to start putting them onto your back disc to look like the feathers. I'm going to show you, do one more so you can see how that works. Let's do the red one. Pin in the center. I'm going to scrunch it up. Now make sure when you're doing the pins that you're doing the pins at an angle because you don't want them to come through on the back side. So just go ahead and we're going to finish up the whole turkey doing that process. Now we have our little turkey, all the feathers are done. You can see how fun that looks. Now I want to show you how to get the feathers on his body and his face done. I used some Blumenthal Lansing Findings, and this is their felt autumn ones. I cut them in half, the flowers, then I glued them together with some fabric tack. You want to do 2 sets of those. Now for his comb, there's that little thingamajig on top of his head. You're going to fold the button in half and put a little glue and hold it till it sets. And then I just cut his wattle out to make it look like a wattle. Who knows what that is? And then his beak, here you can see I just cut right down the middle, folded it in half. Here again, a little bit of glue, a couple little eyes, and I finished up his face. Everything's glued right on. Have you take a look right there and look at his feathers on the side. And now he's ready for the table. Now I think this is the really fun part, and the kids will love this. You can go grab yourself some mason jars. They do have these little short ones, and they have some taller ones. You're gonna fill them up with some candy corn and some maybe little Reese's Pieces, anything, you know, in the fall colors. And he actually works as the stop on top of the jar. I'm gonna put them on like that, and isn't that so cute? I had a little bit of ribbon, a couple more buttons, and this is ready for the table. You can have 3 of these down the middle of the table, and I think this is gonna be really fun. And especially if you have different heights of them, you're gonna have the bigger jars, and these are the wide mouth jars. You wanna make sure, because the wide mouth jars fit the foam balls perfectly. So I really hope you enjoyed our little turkey project.
Anna, that turkey was absolutely adorable. I love the technique that you shared, and the
thank
little
you.
jar at the bottom with the goodies. It was super cute.
I know, people love mason jars, so it was really a fun spin. Thank you so much. And we still have lots of prizes to give out, so go to our website and subscribe to our newsletter.
Our mailing list and our newsletter, and you'll be entered to win one of the 8 prize boxes that we're giving away each week that's full of product from all of our 8 sponsors. It's a great chance to win some great products.